I have so much stuff everywhere. And I've got to pack it all up and get ready because we're going on a boat, then we're going on a 4x4, and then we're going to these villages, and then I'm gonna have to drink some wacky ass drink, and then I hope everybody is fantastic. Golly, this thing keeps fogging up. I just came out of my room, and I tell you what, it is humid. So humid outside. Listen, today is the day that the real adventure begins. I've been at the Nurture Conference. It's been absolutely amazing. Had an incredible amount of fun and met great people, and oh man, you're just gonna have to deal with fog. And it's been awesome. But now, you know, for philanthrocation, if that was bizcation, we're gonna go and we're gonna look at some of the impoverished areas of Fiji. Life and Eyes Foundation, I'd love to contribute down here. I love the people down here. We would just have to work it into our budget. You know, listen, we're gonna go explore. The adventure begins. So, is it okay if I leave my bag up here? Okay.
Yeah, well, we're about to take off on our safari around Fiji.
This is the guy. You're the guy, right?
Oh, I don't know about me being the guy, but
yeah, he's the guy. He's the guy behind all the other guys, right?
I'm going to show you some of the behind the scenes, some of the cyclone hit areas.
Yeah.
And some of the areas that are still devastated. So
yeah.
We're going to have a look today. We're going on a 7-hour drive.
A 7-hour drive?
And a 1-hour boat trip. 7 hours of bumpy roads.
Oh,
no seasickness tablets.
It's going to be fantastic. What do you want? You want the front?
I'll go to back.
Okay.
Bula! I'm Solomon. I am your driver and your tour guide for the day. I work for Tourist Transport. And this morning I'd like to welcome you aboard on our trip that will take you interior highland of the main island Viti level. We're on our way to Singatoka River. Safari. Yeah, it's like the Mekong Delta of Fiji. It's the big river that heads up the island. We're taking a jet boat up, and then we're adventuring across in a 4-wheel drive. We'll be stopping at some villages, meeting some real people, and yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Well, I first came to Fiji when I was 13 and stayed at a resort, and after 2 days I met a security guard who was doing his rounds, and basically from that day forward I became his shadow, followed him everywhere, told me all about his village, about Fiji, and I was captivated. And then he said, oh, would you like to come and see my village? So we went 2 hours up into the interior here and welcomed in like long lost family basically, and from that day I fell in love with Fiji and thought other people needed to see that side of Fiji. And a little bit later that year in '91 went to New Zealand, did a jet boat ride, loved that. Put 2 ideas together, and I followed the dream. It's sharing that same experience with other people and letting them see what I call the heart and soul of Fiji. I read an article talking about that a lot of the younger people now are measuring their life through happiness rather than material wealth. So
yeah.
It's a great starting point, I think.
I talk about a lot, and it's called emotional currency. You know, the younger generation thinks about emotional currency, and my generation thinks about the currency in the bank.
Yeah.
And so the value of emotional currency is so important to it. I mean, this is what living is, you know?
Getting out and about.
Yeah.
Seeing what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Alright, so Josephine, for short, Captain JT.
Captain JT?
We ready?
Yeah. Yes. All right, good.
Take your last best shot, Tim. Take your last best shot.
My last best shot? No, I'm gonna have this on the boat.
I know. So this is the last best shot.
Hey, would you put that in your bag? Do you mind? This is
A luxury boat.
This is a luxury boat.
Peter, move a bit to the middle, please.
Oh, yeah.
Vinaka. Set. So I'm going to do a couple stops, tell you some history.
Okay.
And I'll do the spins after the first stop, so I'll tell you when to get ready. This is a Lexus V8, 250 horsepower. And the village we're going to visit is Nalemba Lemba.
Up the river, you can scrape the bottom sometimes.
Well, be careful.
You're making it.
Yeah.
Set. So we ready?
Yeah, ready. Yeah, all ready to go.
Honey.
sounds mean, man. It's clean, the river.
Smooth right up so you can take pictures along the way up.
Yeah, the river's totally clean.
Totally.
No pollution in this river.
So the last missionary to get eaten up this province was Reverend Thomas Baker, and he got eaten in 1867. What he did not know is you don't touch anybody on the head, and when they take something, sorry, you don't get it back. So what he did was the chief took his comb, took Thomas Baker's comb. Thomas Baker got that comb as a gift from one of the villages down here. He was just a missionary trying to convert the Fijians to Christianity. It was only until when he reached Nambutautau village, it's the furthest village away from the river and the road. The chief walked towards Baker, took the comb and sticked it in his big afro. Back then all the chief have big afro and the comb carved their tribal name. After the meeting about cannibalism, Baker walked towards the chief and pulled the comb back. So he took back and he touched the head. They killed him and they ate him along with the 7 men, local boys who wanted to become missionaries as well. And in 2003, 13th September, descendants of Baker came back to Fiji, went to that village, asked for forgiveness, had a big feast, and they built that village a school. It's a Baker Memorial boarding school, only for the boys.
Wow,
Cool, huh?
that is cool.
So this is the cover, the fruit of the plant that we're going to present.
Okay.
$70 a kilo now, eh?
Yeah. After Cyclone Winston.
It used to be 20, I remember.
Currency, inflation, still, it's a good currency to invest in.
Don't worry, he won't be saying anything bad about you.
So we've just now made it to the village. What village are we in?
Na Lemba Lemba.
La Lemba.
Na Lemba Lemba.
Lamba Lamba. Malamba. La.
Nalemba.
Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
Shikaka.
Shaka Khan. Let me rock it, Shaka Khan. Let me rock it, that's all I want to do. I feel for you. You know that song, right?
No, I don't.
Shut up.
That's how old it was.
Well, let's just say we're gonna climb up this, right up there, right? And I tell you what, she is one heck of a captain.
Captain JT.
Captain
Take your hat off
JT.
to her then.
What?
Take your hat off to her.
Was that proper?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, sorry.
Take your hat
Yes.
off.